Hi, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Regina. This is where I share a lot of content about relationship, daily life. But today I'm just going to do something very different. I've been having a lot of messages from home and abroad. People asking me, you know what? You've left this country for a very long time, and you are supposed to be our eyes. You're supposed to be the window through which we see what is going on there. So that way, you never know. We can just pop in there one day. So Regina, why don't you tell us what is happening there? Today, ladies and gentlemen, I have decided to put everything in one so that it will help you to really understand a place that God brought me so many years ago. All right, guys, if this is your first time of coming to my YouTube channel, please do not check out without subscribing to this YouTube channel. I beg of you. As for my returning subscribers, hey, for your sake, I am here. You've been wonderful. May the good Lord bless you mightily. Thank you, guys. God bless you. Culture shock is what we are going to discuss today. All right. When I moved in here, there were a lot of things I was not used to in my country, and it was like, oh my goodness. And so here in Kenya, there are a lot of things that will shock you when you move in here or when you come visiting. But I am here for you, all right, to tell you most of those things that I have already gone through, and it will not be a shock because I've already paid the price. Culture shock, yes. When I moved into this place, there were so many things that were so new to me. Culture shock is something that surprises you when you move to a different country. And so I have put about 7 things for you to learn so that when you move in here or when you come visiting, it will not be a surprise to you. One of those is tea. Back home, what we know as tea is Milo, right? Milo, right? Or perhaps Lipton, but it's not so here. Kenya is rated as one of the tea producer worldwide. All right? It is high rated. They produce tea and they export it. And so you can see why they drink tea like water. If you visit somebody in this country, after food, 10 minutes later, what you'll be offered is tea. And there is a slogan in this country. It's called, every time is tea time. And they make it so sweet. For those of you who are diabetic, you may need to, let sugar have a back seat in your tea. And so it is interesting to see that there's this disparity between my country and here. All right. Okay, another one is a tall building. Wow. The tall building beautifies the place so well. I guess because it's a small country compared to where I come from, they don't have so much land. So if you are privileged to have a piece of land, you will want to build it to the extent that even your third or fourth generation will occupy it, all right? So there are so many, tall building here, and it makes sense. When you move to even the countryside, you can as well see fine buildings, all right? So it's very interesting. That was like a shock to me too. Another one is, which is very important, Before you come in here, please try to make sure that your pocket is loaded. Things are quite exorbitant. Yes, very expensive. You know, their currency is different from our currency. But I can tell you, my dear, 5K, their currency is higher than ours. You can imagine the conversion rate. 5K here cannot buy you so many things, cannot buy you anything tangible. Sincerely, things are quite exorbitant. And in fact, something like this, not everyone can afford it. And so many, people turn to secondhand clothes because it's cheaper, it's affordable, and that is one of the markets that is running here. So things are quite exorbitant. Even food is very expensive here, and so that is that. Again, the way they do things in terms of employment, sincerely, that was like a shock to me, I must tell you. In fact, the way government is doing it now, if there is 2 or 4 person or 5 person to be employed, and they give room for women, women cut it short here. They try, the government of this country that are trying their best to incorporate women. I love that. Personally, I love that they give room for women. As I speak to you, the last election, it will be so surprising to tell you that about 6 to 7 governors were women. You understand? They voted women. Interestingly, the single ladies can vie for political position and win. There is nothing like that stigmatization. You are a single lady, you are diverse, you're this, you're that. No. You understand? Single ladies is like a title here. Yeah. And they are so proud about it. No one stigmatizes anybody. Everyone is equal. They give room for even the single ones. You understand? So I really like the way humanity is being held at high esteem. No one looks down on anybody. You understand? So that is a plus. It's a country that value people, sincerely speaking. And so I love that. Again, it will interest you to know that the Chief Justice and the Deputy, hey, my goodness, are women. Can you beat that? They are women. What else can you ask for? This is one interesting thing, and it was like a shock to me. You understand? If compared to what is happening out there, you understand? So women are not given opportunity to do what they're supposed to do. Their potentials is being like, they cover it up. But it's not so here. Here, you go for it. They are the one vibrating. You can imagine a woman doing plumbing. What a woman can do, I don't think a man can do in this country. All right? They are super. Another thing is, did you hear the word? I want you to know that. Another thing is, they make use of domestic workers a whole lot because they are not always there. The competition does not allow them to stay at home. So they go scout for a job and all that. And someone has got to take care of their children. So that is it. If you are moving in here, you should have that at the back of your mind that you will need one somehow. All right. And again, the rent, the way they rent here is different from Nigeria. All right. So you can, pay for a month. Pay as you go. It's not like in Nigeria. You know how it is back home. If you don't have a year, no deal. So it is not like that here. So if you have the money, you pay every month. That's it. As long as you're consistent, you don't have problem with the caretaker or the landlord. All right. Most times you don't even see the landlord or the landlady. It is the caretaker that take care of everything. All right. So you have to deposit some certain amount of money so that when you are checking out or when you are going or when you are leaving the place completely, they refund the money. And they don't joke about that. They don't joke. They don't joke. So don't just come in here because they say it's 1 month, you just come and overstay. They won't even let you. So you just get prepared when you are coming. Again, their food. Hey, Kenyan are so natural. You know, pepper. Hey, there is nothing like pepper here. When you cook for a Kenyan, please ensure that you don't add chili. They don't like it. They don't want to blow their tongue like hell is very close to them. They don't do that. So please ensure that you come with your chili. If you are coming in here, come with your chili. They have it though. They sell it to those because there's so many, they call the whites muzungu. There's so many white here. So some white men eat chili. And again, those from India, they also eat chili. So for a natural Kenyan is a natural Kenyan. They don't like chili. So that is it. Yet again, there are a lot of things here. Honestly speaking, I cannot exhaust it. I can't. The weather is something else. Wow. When I came here, oh my goodness, I almost, had pneumonia. Because I came like I was in Nigeria, I was going to a place that, the weather is hot and all that. My dear, it wasn't easy. Sincerely, it took me like 3 or 4 months to get used to the system. I was looking for hard jacket. And they didn't joke at it. I was looking for jacket. I had to look for Tracy market. It was tough. It was really tough. So, sun is celebrated here. Yes, when there is sunshine, hey, you will see a lot of people in the swimming pool. We'll be jumping like fish. You know what I'm saying? It used to be interesting. And again, as you are celebrating the sunshine outside, by the time you get inside, honestly, it will be as if you want to freeze. So it's like that. When you are coming in here, try as much as you can to carry heavy jacket because you don't want to get, exposed to pneumonia, right? I hope you understood. Am I communicating? All right. If you are coming in here and you know how to drive very well, I think you will need to mellow down. Mellow down. Because Kenya way of driving is not the same way. These guys are happened to me that I can't forget. When I gave birth to my son, I ran out of Pampers. And so I needed to have this Pampers like now. So there was one shop that was very close to my house. So I ran to that shop and I asked the guy to give me Pampers. To me, it should be a full pack. So what I saw was just one, as in a piece. And I told him, what is this? He said, you needed one Pampers. I said, no, I needed a pack. At that point, I was shocked. He said, this is how we do here. If you need a full packet, we give it to you. If you need a piece, we give it to you. I mean, that was interesting. Things are quite exorbitant. So what they do is to ensure that they bring this thing down such that it is not only the rich that can access it. Even the poor can access something you think ordinary. For instance, you can buy corn, and this corn, for your information, is being roasted by a man. One banana, one tomato, one celery, one carrot, one onions, everything one. Cauliflower. You understand? Everything, cucumber, everything one. based on what you can afford. Can you beat that? I would want you to, consume all this information and see if it is okay with you before you come in here. Again, I've also um, interviewed some people who came to Kenya for the first time to hear their views. So please, if you find this video useful, help me share, comment, and, like the video. Thank you so much for watching, and may God bless you. Bye. Hi, how are you? I just want to ask you a few questions. This is your first time in Kenya, right?
Yeah,
Are you excited?
very.
Do you like here?
I love it.
Now, can you just tell me some of the few things you've observed? I mean, some culture shock since you got in here. How has it been like?
Actually, I noticed that here in Kenya, they're very organized. They make
Wow.
rules and they try to keep to the rules.
Wow.
And again, things are very expensive here in Kenya.
Like, seriously?
Seriously. Very expensive. When I mean expensive, it's really expensive.
Wow. Which part of Kenya have you been to?
I've been to Church
Good
of
morning.
Good morning.
How are you?
I'm good.
You look pretty cool this morning.
Thank you.
My name is Regina.
Thank you.
I just want to ask you a few questions.
Okay.
I would want you to give me your audience. Are we together?
Yes.
Good. Sister, this is your first time of coming to Nairobi, right?
Yes.
I would want to ask you, how do you see Nairobi?
The place is a very good place. The weather is so cold and then
Impressive. Okay, what are the things you've seen that is like a culture shock to you?
what I saw that is like culture shock to me is the aspect of humanity.
Okay.
I noticed in Nairobi that they value human beings so much, no matter your race, no matter whether you are a poor person or whether you are a rich person, all is being taken the same. They do take them the same. There is no discrimination.
Okay.
What they do, they favor everybody at the same level.
Impressive.
Then, when at Nairobi, at that Eastleigh environment, when I was on a bus, I wanted to buy a handbag. Then, when I negotiated with the person and the vehicle was going, I wanted to throw the money to the person. Then everybody in the vehicle was telling me, "Madam, don't throw the money, you'll be caught." So the vehicle need to slow down and the money was given to the person. It was shocking to me because back there at Nigeria, you just throw the money and the person will just tell you thank you from afar. There is no cause for alarm in that. But here in Nairobi, you don't do that because you face the law. And another shocking thing I noticed in Nairobi, since I came to Nairobi, I have not seen people begging by the side of the street. I have not noticed that. I don't know if it's there, but I have not noticed that.
Okay, you haven't noticed
I have
that
not
yet. Okay, which part of Nairobi have you been to? Can you share?
I have been to KCITI Institute. It's a Christian institute. I noticed a lot of shocking things there. And one of them I noticed is that women are trained to be plumbers. I have never seen a woman practicing that before in my life. So I noticed here in Nairobi that they encourage women to do those things that men does. Women are taxi drivers, they are even mechanics, and they do so many things that men does. So that's proverb that says, whatsoever a man can do, a woman can do it more better, is being practiced more in Nairobi. So I also went to a place called Meet at the Street.
Made in the street.
Okay, made in
Are
the
you trying
street.
to, did you get that right?
Made in the Street.
Okay.
Okay.
It's good.
It's a place that it is being partner. They have their partner with Healing Hands International. So, and they pick people that are of less privilege, take them to that home, teach them.
Thank you so much. So, as we speak, where are you?
Okay, presently I am in Mombasa.
Wow.
And Mombasa, I noticed that in Mombasa, is the weather condition is just like Nigeria.
Impressive. Do you like it?
I like it.
Impressive.
Because back at Nairobi, I wanted to freeze. And I noticed that Mombasa is bordering, it has a very big seaport. We have so many white people here. It's a very big town. And I love it.
All right.
I'm enjoying myself here in Mombasa. Right now.
Impressive. All right. Thank you so much for your audience, sister. I really appreciate it. May God bless you. I don't know how long you are staying. Do you intend to stay for 1 month or for like 3 months? How many months? Do you like to
Just
share
a week
that?
plus.
A week plus?
Yes.
Oh, such a brief journey. Thank you so much for your audience. May God bless you. Stay in Nairobi.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
I'm grateful. Thank you.
Bless you.